What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? This is TD Fins Talk. We're gonna have a moment for subscriber live Q&A. So if you have questions, I am going to take those questions live right now in the chat. We're gonna give everybody about 2 minutes to sign in. So just bear with me. I'm gonna give everybody about 2 minutes to sign in so we can get a following in the room. But we're gonna go ahead and continue where I left off on my last video. But we're gonna start out with subscriber Q&A. Since we missed that yesterday, I'm live now. I'm able to do this a lot more, guys. We got 6 people in the building already, 8 people in the building, but 0 likes. Y'all know the rules. Come on now, hit that like button, y'all. But again, we're gonna do subscriber Q&A. So if you have questions, load them in the chat section, and I will answer them the best I can, and we can talk about it as a group. As you're putting them in there, like I said, I'm gonna give it about 2 minutes, maybe about another minute and a half, and we'll go ahead and get started, guys. But hey, what y'all been up to, man? How y'all doing today out there? Y'all let me know. Pick it up later. All right, guys. But guys, the Miami Dolphins, man, Green Bay Packers, we go on the road. Man, I'm actually excited, man. I'm back to being excited. I've been excited all season. It's just that it's been a little rough run. Y'all already know what time it is. It's been really rough for the team the last I would like to say 5 weeks, even in victories. Look at last week. That victory, I mean, that was still ugly, man. That was ugly, okay? It's nothing for us to just be that excited about. But at the same token, we got the W. That's all that matters, all right? 10 people here, 5 likes, one comment so far. Remember, this is going to be Q&A. You ask your question. I want to make sure I hit your question and answer it for you guys, all right? Isaiah Isking, if we don't get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be ugly. Of course it is. We have to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, but not only pressure, I think it's more important to stop the run than get pressure on Aaron Rodgers. Because, of course, it's kind of backwards if you say, let Aaron Rodgers throw the ball. If we make Aaron Rodgers throw the ball the whole time, then we're good. That's backwards because that's not good because Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball all day is very accurate. But I think that given their problems that they've had recently, if we could just control the run and our defense playing as well as we've been playing, we have a good chance to win this game, man. We have a really good chance to win this game. It's going to be a defensive game, but our offense has to do something, guys. That's a fact. They have to be able to listen. Our offense got to generate 2 scores on Sunday. 2 scores. That's it. I think we'll figure out a way to get the rest and get it all done. Our offense got to generate 2 scores, but I just don't like that they didn't. Okay, and I'm not talking about field goals with Jason Sanders, all right? Jersey Dolphins, if Tanny truly is going to be okay and stay in Miami, why don't we go after Le'Veon Bell? It's scary to me, okay? The Le'Veon Bell situation is scary, okay? Because first off, the replacement running back they got up there right now is breaking every single one of Le'Veon's records. So I always caution because I try to tell people. Look at the Dallas Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott rookie year. Ezekiel Elliott was looking like the next beyond Emmitt Smith. But was it Ezekiel Elliott or was it the offensive line? Because before Ezekiel Elliott, DeMarco Murray was balling out. Was it DeMarco Murray or the offensive line? Both running backs were balling out, but only one constant, the offensive line. Now you got Le'Veon Bell balling out, and he's not there, and the replacement is balling out. What's the one constant? The offensive line. So it kind of bothers me, and here's why. Do we get involved in a player giving him money that the offensive line earned him? Because he's, in my opinion, it makes me feel like he's not going to be worth what we think he is just because of his production and his numbers. Think about it, guys. Offense, and then Le'Veon Bell coming to this offensive line? I mean, nothing can happen right now anyway. Trade deadline is gone. That's done. But even if he was, him coming to this offensive line, Ezekiel Elliott don't look superior this year because they don't have the same line. that they had when his rookie year. So it's scary, man. It's scary. You invest more on the O-line because it has a bigger impact. It not only take care of your run game, but it take care of your passing game too. But you invest in a single player on that instead, and you ain't got an O-line, that player's worthless, and your passing game sucks. I'm telling you, I think of things strategically and not just by name. I got to dive deep in players and understand. And let me tell you something about the Le'Veon Bell situation. Everybody because he wanted that Todd Gurley money. He wanted that Todd Gurley money. But let me help y'all understand why he's not getting the Todd Gurley money. Todd Gurley is a great person. I'm not saying Le'Veon ain't a great person, but when a team's giving you that top money, you have to be a great person. And what I mean by that is it doesn't make Le'Veon a bad person, but the way the league looks at it, Le'Veon failed a drug test. I ain't knocking people who do what he did, but at the end of the day, the way the league looks at it, you're not getting top dollars. You're too much of a risk. Not only did you fail a test, you were too much of a risk, but now look how you acting out. Trying to flex your muscles. Now they're going in a war of trying not to. They don't even want him to come back because they don't want to even have to pay him because he got to come back sometime this week or it's over. So I'm not getting. I'll reserve the Le'Veon Bell stuff right now. Well, I'm not there yet. I'll put it like that. All right. Should Minka play on the boundary? No. Minka just needs to stay in the nickel and play the occasional safety when necessary. Minka don't need to play on the boundary. We already know his strengths. I'm not even interested in switching him around and saying, let's see how he do. Our defense, we got a good defense if everybody's doing their job. That's a fact. I think he shouldn't. I don't think so. Xavier Howard on Devontae Adams. I'm looking for that matchup. See, whenever we match up a corner and a safety, I like it if it's across the field, but a lot of times the matchups don't matter because of the safeties. A corner and a receiver. But the safeties are really helping on guys like Adams. But Xavier Howard, that is a good matchup. But you see what happened with the Texans. They were trying to pull a flag out all day just from physical play. The Legion of Boom, last year Jacksonville, what made them great wasn't just to keep up with people. They played physical. And when we played Houston, the refs didn't let us play physical. Too much laundry on the field, man. So we'll see how they ref that game in regards to that because that's their strong suit. Bobby McCain and Xavier Howard, they keep up with the guy, but they're also physical. They're also physical corners. We need 24 points to win. I would actually agree with that. We do need 24, but I just need our offense to get 2 touchdowns. I'm looking at it 1 defensive touchdown, 2 offensive touchdowns, and a field goal. We're going to need it. You spot on, Donnie. Jersey Dolphins, well answered. Appreciate that. I don't know which question was well answered, but that's cool. Maybe the Le'Veon Bell situation. Mike Favera, we need O-line. Couldn't say it more. That's why it drives me nuts when people be like, get rid of Tannehill and go get a quarterback in the draft. Like I keep saying, we're going to draft 15th or worse. At this point, like y'all don't realize, even if we lose every game from this point, we're going to draft 10th or worse. And we're not losing every game. We are going to draft 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and I hope 32. Okay? I hope we draft 32nd. And y'all already know what that means. Put 2 and 2 together, hopefully. Some of y'all are like, why would we want? No, oh man, please, I hope you get that. And then for those who don't get it, somebody put it in the comment section. If we draft 32, that meant what? We won what? Okay. All right. But stop that crap, man. We're drafting late as it is. As far as I care, a 32nd pick quarterback ain't no different from a 7th round quarterback in some cases. Your top ones, and it ain't even a quarterback draft, really. I know it's telling you, well, this guy's coming out, this guy's coming out. Guys, we don't know. I keep telling y'all, name the quarterback that you'd have taken in this year's draft, knowing what you know now. Over Tannehill, knowing what you know now. Would it have been Baker Mayfield? Huh? Would it have been? Would it have been Sam Darnold? I mean, which one would you have taken over Tannehill? And these were early first round guys. So maybe I'll just wait. I'll wait for like 5 seconds to see if somebody actually got an answer on that. But yet, instead, you can go get your offensive lineman or a defensive lineman. This year, the draft is loaded. All reports indicate the draft is loaded at 2 positions, okay? 2 positions, the draft is loaded. Mason Rudolph. Tell me a little bit about Mason Rudolph and why. But let me keep going while you typing that up, Batman. Listen, the draft is loaded in 2 positions this year. That means a lot of talent and a lot of them are coming out in these 2 positions. And the beautiful thing is, it's the top 2 positions that the Dolphins need to fill. The top 2 positions. Let's see if anybody can guess it. Hit it in the comment section. Top 2 positions that the Dolphins can use right now. Top 2. Gase like Luke Falk. We got him. Yes. Yeah, 37. Flacco. Linebacker, that's 1. Heavy. This draft is loaded with big-time linebackers. Good linebackers out of college. Best we've seen. 1 more. D-line. Loaded with the D-line. This year's draft, the reports have already, go look it up. 2 positions are overly heavy in this draft, and not only are they overly heavy, offensive line ain't heavy this year. But not only are they heavy, but they have some of the greatest talent you've ever seen coming out. Perfect for the Miami Dolphins. Perfect. So it irks me for people to be like, get rid of Tannehill, go draft a quarterback. So you can do the same crap that these other teams doing, so we can beat the Browns, so we can beat the Jets, Buffalo. All these teams with these new quarterbacks that ain't amounting to what y'all want them to amount to. Come on, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. I know y'all not foolish like that. Come on, man. No, not at all, man. Y'all done put so much. Let me go back real quick. All right. How did we look first 2 games? How we look after injuries? That's what I keep trying to say, Mike. Look how we look the first 2 games. I'll go out on a limb and say the first 3 games. And then the injuries take place and look how we look. Totally different team. But people are correlating it as if it's the same team with the same players. Oh, same old Dolphins. No, your quarterback gone. Your center is gone. Your left guard is gone. 2 starting defensive tackles are gone. You can't keep all your receivers in at once. First is Devontae, then it's Wilson, then it's Steele, and Grant banged up. Now Rashad Jones ain't playing a few games, remember? Y'all forget this stuff? Rashad Jones come back, but now Bobby McCain gone. Are y'all forgetting all of this? Y'all, come on. Larry Tunsil been doing superior in these games. But he go out in a crucial game where we're still in it, and we just get murdered, and it's evidential. Like, wow. Juwan James go out. He been balling too, y'all. I ain't been giving him enough recognition. Juwan James been balling. He goes out last week and look. Wow. It's like before we came into the season, our starters were an 8 out of 10, and our backups and most of the team was a 6.5 out of 10. And that's real good. But those 2 positions, left tackle and right tackle, our starters are like 8.8s. And our backups are like 5s, 4s. Huge drop off. And people want to equate it to being the same team. It's not the case, ladies and gentlemen. It's not the case. Totally different team, man. Let me keep it going. I think it's going to be a closer game than what people think. Me too. We actually play Green Bay well. We play Green Bay very well. Every time I watch a Green Bay game, I love our chances. I just don't want to be struck at the end by Aaron Rodgers, a last-minute loss. That's all I dread from him, man. What up, TD? I'm watching you at school right now. What up, Mike S? You in high school, college? I mean, what we talking about here? Let me know, Mike. Ibrahim Rao, get rid of Tannehill. Hey, that's your opinion, but let me know why. That's all. Hey, you put another comment. Had the chance to get Breeze twice, passed on Rodgers, Ryan, and Flacco. Everything you just said is a fact, but at the end of the day, this is what we have now. But if you want to get rid of Tannehill, let me know why. Not only let me know why, let me know what do we do to replace him. Okay, and man, please have some thought behind it, such as I hope it's not going to draft because I keep telling, I keep giving my reasons on why that's a recipe for disaster. I mean, the rest of the league show you that. Our history, we had 19 quarterbacks in like 20 years. I mean, and Tannehill's been here like 7. So that shows you 18 and 13 years. Drafts, free agents, trade, whatever you want to call it. Lennon, I'm back. Welcome, Lennon. Thanks, man. Ted, Super Bowl, exactly. That means if we draft 32nd, we went to the Super Bowl. Same thing, Isaiah. Appreciate you. Batman Pop, Mason Rudolph. I'll see if you got a comment under that explaining what he's done. Right? Gase liked Luke Falk. Boom, we got him. I don't like it because why he ain't playing him then? If he's the guy, then that's the guy that's supposed to be playing in front of Osweiler. J.D. Flacco was only a good quarterback because his team had monster defense and a good O-line. At best, he is average quarterback. And I'll be fair, I put Flacco in that same category as Tannehill. He can win a Super Bowl. He can get the job done. But he had the luxury of having protection. He had the luxury of having a great defense. He had the luxury of having weapons too. And that's what we were working towards this year, and we had it. In my opinion, we had it. We had that Baltimore Ravens built Super Bowl team. And then them injuries came. And we didn't have the personnel that we would have had. Jamie or Jaime Castillo, because I can't see the avatar if you're a female or male. So either Jamie or Castillo, I'll just say that. If you had the coaches in front of what would you ask and what suggestions would you make? First and foremost, I wouldn't ask any questions. If I had Gase and everybody else, Rizzy and everybody in front of me, I wouldn't ask a single question. I'll just start talking. If I got their undivided attention and I got them paying attention to me, I wouldn't be asking no questions. I would be straight talking because all my questions have been answered. At the end of the day, it's Adam Gase. I am very high on you, Adam. But let me tell you one thing that you should be careful about if you want to be open to this constructive feedback. You have been dealt a huge blow with all the injuries on your team. And I like the way you've managed it to still be able to get some wins out of it, but you have been inconsistent. And I think a lot of that inconsistency comes from the fact that when things are going well with your backup, you start feeling yourself, and now you're opening that playbook more to give them more to do. No. You and me both know, Gase, that he is temporary right now. You said it yourself. Ryan is my starting quarterback. When he gets back, there's no question. I've heard you say it in 2 different press conferences. Who your starter is. When he gets back, it'll make a huge difference. We both know that. So stop treating Brock Osweiler as if, I'm seeing something here. Let's open it up and maybe I might. No. Stick to the game plan that works for this man until your starting quarterback get back, and then you do what you got to do. Win games, not explore. Period. That's what I would tell him. And I would tell Burke, continue to do what you're doing. Just make sure these players buying in and they're doing their job. And get out of zone when it's being 8. Change it up. And if your man is getting a little suspect, switch it to zone, but make game changes mid-game. Consistently. Be creative. Do a little more stunning. Put 6 on the line like they blitzing and drop them out. Can't wait to play linebacker. He can come, he can be on that edge like he rushing, take one step forward, contact, and hit the flat. Or whatever scheme you running. But be more creative. It's going to open up for the linebackers to have free runs to the quarterback in some cases. Disguise your coverage a little, man. We're not seeing exotic looks. We're just seeing a set defense playing their game. You got to start switching it up. You got to get a little exotic. You got to mess with the quarterback's head. You got to say the quarterback sees something open and he audibling, but little does he know. We're not doing that to teams. We got a great defense, but we're not using their max potential by doing disguises and schemes. Having three linebackers back there and hut and they start backing up ain't a disguise. Now put them on that line of scrimmage like they blitzing and they back up, then you got a disguise. The name of the game to the coaches, to all y'all, is be consistent with what works. Stop trying to do more than you need, period. That's what I would say to him. I wouldn't ask him a single question. I wouldn't ask him a question because I don't know if I trust him. Because Devontae Parker either hurt or he not. He called you out, and now all of a sudden you forced to play him, and he shows why he should have been playing since he said he could have played. So I don't know if I can trust what come out of his mouth. So I wouldn't ask nothing. I'll just tell him what needs to be done. Pretty much. Linebackers, go get Cap. I don't think that's going to be I guess even at this point, unless we get bad news about Tannehill, I mean, that would be useless at this point. Why bring in another quarterback, don't even know the system, and trying to do something then? Now, if Tannehill out for the rest of the season, then we got to figure out what we want to do. But I'm not sure about that one. Let's go Packers on Sunday. I mean, don't get me wrong, Cap probably should be playing in this league on somebody's team, though. Let's go Packers on Sunday. Ryan F., man. Let's go Packers. That's all right. We'll take that, Ryan. Mike Favera, no cap, locker room cancer. Possibly. I don't know him that well to say yeah or nay. Lee Dickerson, I'm not sure. I'm 100% right, TD. Consistency is everything. And it's something that we just haven't had, OZ863. We just haven't had the consistency. We got things that work. Y'all see me on my live streams on Sundays. I'm right here with y'all yelling, run the ball. Do y'all know last week? What is that? Step 511, $5. What does that mean? Wait, that's like a donation? I don't know. I got to check this out later. I think somebody donated $5. How you do that? You can donate on this thing? Oh, what did they ask? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what just came. Somebody, I don't know if they asking me for $5 or what's going on, but oh no, it's a donate. Oh, somebody said super chat TD. That's a donation. He donated TD super chat. How did he donate? It's called super chat. Okay, I got super chat. Okay, I got super chat. But why? Maybe I'm looking like a retard right now, not even knowing what I'm talking about. Thanks for all you do, bro. Love your videos. Oh, that's from him. Oh, I appreciate you, Steph. You donated. It's new to me. Loved your reaction to that donation. I don't know how I reacted, but they tend to run bad plays, TD, especially when it comes to the run game. Several times. I'll learn more about this super chat thing later, man. That's crazy. But appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. You might buy my next Dolphin tickets. I don't know. You might help contribute to it. Get to the game, get y'all some live reaction. I got to see where it went. I don't want your money going to waste if you actually donated something to me. But appreciate you, man. That's again, who is that? Let me go back, make sure I give him a shout out. Step 511. Appreciate you, man. That's what's up, man. Let me get back to it, y'all. Loved your reaction. Okay. Yeah, but they tend to run bad plays, TD, especially when it comes to the run game. That it just clicked back on me before that popped on the screen. All right, guys, do y'all know that 3 times on Sunday we were in 3rd and 1, and we threw the ball all 3 times and didn't get one of them? And maybe I'm tripping. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. 3 times. That's what I'm talking about. 3 times, y'all. We threw the ball on 3rd and 1. I understand the line ain't playing as great, but 1 yard, you could have QB sneaked it. And Gore is powerful. Most of the time, he pick it up anyway. And we punt. Like I could have pulled my hair out. I could have pulled it out. I mean, y'all seen me 3 months ago. I told y'all I was cutting all my hair off 3 months ago because my hair was this high. And I said I was cutting it off for the season, and I'm going to get as raggedy as possible until we go all the way. This season. Until our season is over, I'm growing it up. And y'all see how much I done grew, because if y'all go back and look 3 months ago at the videos, it was all gone. I chopped it all off. And over time, it's been growing. I almost chopped it off again. I ain't know what to do. I'm sitting there like 3rd and 1. Let's go. We're moving down the field. We're at the 50. In some cases, we in the middle of the field. This is the first down we need to get us over the hump. Why in the heck are you throwing the ball? Why are you throwing the ball all 3 times and didn't get one of them? And we wonder why our offense looked the way it did. Oh, it was plenty of reasons. Let me back up real quick. Man, I'm lost because all this super chat stuff. It's new. Anyone can super chat, TD. Oh, I didn't know. Well, I appreciate it, man. That's what's up, man. To the right of the comment box is a dollar icon, and you can donate. Oh, I actually see it. Let me see. Let me touch it. Send super chat. Oh, I guess I'll learn more about it. Let me close that. It's touch screen. All right. See here. Frank Gore will rush for 100 yards, run the ball. Exactly. I'm going to be honest with you. It will be a shame if Frank Gore don't get 1,000 yards this year, and he is not on track for it. The way he's been running, that's not cool. This man should have had at least another 150 yards on the season, another 20 every game. The way that we've been inconsistent just hasn't been cool. Hasn't been cool at all, man. And I don't like it. One moment, y'all. Hello? Hey. Well, I just got back on. I called and left a message. No answer. Absolutely. All right. Love you. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see here. But he should be, man. It's a shame if he doesn't get it, y'all. Who thinks we actually have a chance against the Packers? Me, teacher. I do. And you're laughing. Hey, listen, we can do it. We can do it. Do you believe? I want to know what you think, McCaslin. Do you think we got a chance? At least answer your own question before you when you ask it. All right, got Spallies. I'm serious. Lennon, Navarre, what are you serious about? Let me see if you left something that I missed. I don't see anything. But let me know what you're serious about, all right? Let me see. One moment, Joe. All right. You're right. The key to the game is running the ball. Manage the time to keep Rodgers off the field. 3rd down conversion is key this game. The key to the game is running the ball. Now, I agree with that because our run game opens up everything else. We haven't looked great on offense unless we've run the ball. When we run the ball, passing game opens up and everything. The only frustrating thing is when Osweiler is the quarterback and we're running the ball well, and now he's passing the ball, everything's working, dunks and dinks, and now the deep ball's open. But he doesn't deliver. And 2 or 3 times the no delivering, and it's like, oh, here we go. It's like, here we go, guys. What are we supposed to do? Let's see. Looking like Philbin coached that game. All we were missing was using the timeout for other teams. Wow. Somebody just dropped a Philbin bomb, and man, the crazy thing is, you're right. It looked like Philbin was coaching that game. That's the type of games Philbin used to coach, and the only thing missing was using timeouts for the other team. That's a nice one. Appreciate you, Navarre. I do. Lennon Noir, we have a chance. Yes, we do have a chance. And Jersey Dolphins, I do too. Myra Favera, hell yeah, we got a chance. We got more than a chance, y'all. This might be that elevation right here. But you know, like I always say, they're gonna hate on us. If we beat the Packers, they're not gonna say Miami Dolphins are 6-5 in technically in the playoffs right now. That's not what they're gonna say. They're gonna say the Green Bay Packers are 3-5-1. This just isn't their season. Their team is no good. They go out and lose to the Miami Dolphins, which really puts things into perspective. They're going to hate. They're going to indirectly disrespect us. That's how it happens. They're not going to recognize how we can have a lights out game, actually play great football. They're not going to talk about that. They're going to say what can go wrong, the Dolphins will do. Eventually, they will drop the ball, okay? That's why I'm hoping for a victory so that we could get a little more healthier because, man, when we go play the Colts after the bye, that's going to be a huge game, getting that victory. I laid it out to y'all the other day. I said we can still at a minimum win 10 games. Easy. Easy if we do what we're supposed to do. And that's still counting 2 losses. That's saying if we were to supposedly lose to the Patriots and Green Bay. And I know we're not losing to both of them. And Green Bay, I can't wait. I mean, no, the Patriots, I can't wait for that. We got to get payback. We have to get payback, man. We have a chance. We got a chance. Really, I think if we can pressure Aaron enough and knock him on his AZZ ass, yeah. The only scary thing, Jersey Dolphins, have we ever had any consistent pressure on the quarterback this whole season other than last week against Darnold? And that wasn't even as consistent. That's the only thing I don't like about that. We haven't had consistent quarterback pressure. So we shall see. I'll put it like that. Cam Wake opened up last week, 2 big sacks. Will he continue? We know he got it in him. Him and Quinn have been non-existent this season. Andre Branch has actually been the strong point of the D-line, to be honest with you, coming off the edge. So we shall see. We shall see. Let me see. Oh, man, I skipped a lot. I ain't know it was that much that I missed. All right, I think we do, but both our offense and defense have to show up. Yes, they do. They do. Our defense more than anything. Our defense just got to hold it down for us, y'all. That's a fact. You know, it was beautiful to see our defense win the game last week. It's not often in the NFL where defenses win games, but the great teams' defenses can. Look at Brady and them against Buffalo that night. That nighttime game. Brady was Monday Night Football. Defense won that game, man. Brady didn't even get in the end zone. Didn't even get in the end zone. And y'all don't forget to hit that like button, man. 39 of us here and only 12 likes. Is move the chat, move the super chat, the new thing I just discovered today. Super chat. Remove the super chat, hit that like button, and bring it right back. All right. Let me see. Really think we have a chance? I was talking about the 3rd and 1. Yes. Okay, I see what you mean. Yes, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 2, be real. Miami always got a chance. That's true too. It's just, and the crazy thing is, when it's a tough game, we got a chance, and sometimes we pull it out, and it's like, yeah. And when it's a game we know we gotta win, and we gonna win, it's like, what in the heck are we watching here? What are they doing? Like mistake after mistake, dumb after dumb, offsides, holding, offensive pass interference. Like, what are we doing? Like, we do this to ourselves, but hopefully we turn in that corner and make it. And now that's one thing. Believe it or not, even though we've gotten that laundry on the field, I actually think that our penalties have been better. They've gotten better for us, man. Hold on. Somebody hitting me up about the channel real quick. See, this is what I like, man. Yo, what's up? Want to rap about Fins? Of course. I think we need to play a clock control ground game, promote Asiata, sit Larson down, use all 5 backs, take pressure off of quarterback, play lights out defense. I agree, Justin, and you're commenting on the video I did like 30 minutes ago, letting y'all know my live stream was back on. I agree with that as well. So I'm putting you in this video. Clock control is a major factor. I love the promotion of Asiata. That's something that we haven't done, though. If we can do that, I think that will help the team. Sit Larson. Larson's going to get playing time regardless because of how thin we are or what's been happening, all right? I actually like what Hood and them did, the new additions that we had that we brought in. They didn't do bad this week, guys. It was actually a good thing for us. So that's a lot of things. But the clock control, to Justin's point, clock control is everything, especially with Aaron Rodgers. Not only we don't need quick strikes. Quick strikes ain't first of all, it's hard to get them given our current situation. But we don't need quick strikes. We need balanced offense, moving the ball down the field, starting out with establishing the run game. And that will establish the clock and get us in a good position. So I appreciate that comment, man. You never know what Miami you're going to get on Sunday. You sure are right about that, man. The only way I will get rid of Tannehill is if he starts to be injury prone. We can't afford to have another garbage quarterback back up onto the next season. I agree as well. But at the end of the day, some people consider what Tannehill going through now as injury prone. I don't. I don't consider that injury prone. But we need to have him out on that field. He has to return to the field before the end of the offseason, or they will move on from Tannehill or restructure his deal and maybe possibly even put him in a buy situation. Put him in a buy situation. Hold on, let me just respond to this. I will. All right. We have to put him. I couldn't imagine us putting Tannehill, re-signing him to have him on the bench and trying to bring somebody else in new. That's why I think he's a part of our future regardless, but he has to make it back on this field before the end of the regular season this year and us still being contentious for the playoffs. I think us making the playoffs this year is going to be important for a lot of reasons. We got to make the playoffs, y'all. We got to make the playoffs. Fact, we have to make the playoffs this year. Even with the matter of fact, that would be, I'm gonna be honest. If we don't make the playoffs, I'll be honest and say the team should have enough excuses. And I hate to say the word excuses, but y'all tell me if I'm wrong. We should have reasons why we didn't make it, but making the playoffs is actually, I don't care if it's wild card. With what we dealt with, that's actually impressive. Think about it. People say we weren't going to win 2 games, 3 games, 4 games. I don't know nobody who had us at more than 5, except one NFL Network analyst who had us at 10-6, and they showed us the games on the board that they thought. The only person I saw. But outside of that, we weren't even supposed to win 4 games, 3 games. So making the playoffs would be a huge accomplishment given the injuries, because they say we weren't going to win 3-4 games without anybody being injured. So I'm telling you, Tannehill is our quarterback for the future, but he needs to make it back on this field. You never know. Okay, guys, me and TD fans are going cinema later to watch Venom. Cantos 01. You telling me something that I don't know, man, but I don't mind if you want to go to the movies, man. Where are you at? Are you where I am? I don't know. Let me know. We have a chance, but we have to play consistent on offense and defense. Tall task, but we can do it. Yeah, it's a tall task because we haven't had 1 game out of 9 games where we have played consistent on both ends of the ball. Even when we were looking great in the beginning of the season, we had not reached our peak. Our offense in all 3 games only played half of a game, and we've stalled the other half of the game, whether it was the first half or the second half. We have not put a full football game together yet. Facts. That's why early in the season, to me, that was a plus for us. Wow, we're doing this and we haven't even put it all together yet. Man, we on the way. So I think what we're seeing is a slight offset of the progression of getting better, which is masking the injuries, but still well below where we would have been if we didn't have the injuries. I think that's what's kind of happening to us, guys. Let me see. Guys, me and TD fans are chilling in Shisha now. Man, I'm so far behind. Y'all been commenting like crazy. Let me get through these quick, guys. Joe Philbin is the offensive coordinator for Green Bay. Oh, perfect. Oh, that's a good sign for us, guys. But let's be honest. He ain't offensive coordinator in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is. Let's be honest, y'all. Come on now. All right. Sergio Delgado defense will also need to step it up on sacks and turnovers. I agree. Hopefully, we have a continuation from what we saw last week, guys. We also got Joe Philbin is a joke, but Aaron Rodgers is everything. We have to do an A job on getting quick pressure on him. I totally agree. Andrew Heat. Cole Troll, my question is, who leaves the QB room next year? We have RT17, Osweiler, Fails, Falk. Gase was really high on Falk and got him without having to use a draft pick. So my guess is RT17 and Falk for sure. What will make you guess that? And then let's take it a step further. What will make you guess that RT17 is out, but Osweiler isn't? That's what's crazy to me. That, in other words, you're putting Osweiler above RT17. And I don't understand that. And maybe the only logical reason I can see you saying that is maybe because of money. But like I said, the Dolphins will be fools if they don't bring RT17 in the office this offseason and renegotiate the contract. Save the team some money, keep him around and everything. But you're putting Osweiler above Ryan. I don't get that. What, you gonna go with Osweiler and Falk? Who's the starter? Well, Gase likes Falk, so Falk's gonna be the starter and Osweiler the backup. Did we just get better or worse? Just because it's Gase's guy and he likes him, that don't mean that he's gonna make us better. We saw him. Wait, Falk. Hold on, let me make sure. Fails was in preseason. Have we gotten any reports or indication that Falk is the guy? Let me tell you another thing. I don't think Falk is the guy. He might be a project in the future for a backup. I'm telling y'all think that just because a coach like a guy, he's the future? No, he might be just grooming him to be the future backup. Let me tell you why I personally feel that that's the case. If he's the future and not the backup, then why is Osweiler playing right now? 5 weeks in and Osweiler's still going? If that's the case, then Falk's supposed to be the one playing right now. He's supposed to be getting his audition for the future. A player like that don't audition in the offseason and say, oh, we going with Falk. And we know good and well we ain't promoting no Osweiler as the starter. No, I think you're off on this one. I respect what you're saying, but I just think you're off on this one. First of all, it's going to be hard for them to say bye RT717 because everybody and their mama will know that RT17 is the type of guy you could have renegotiated his deal. You just want to get rid of him? You mean to tell me even at a minimum as a backup, he wasn't going to be better than Osweiler as a backup? You have a starter as a backup? I don't see none of that happening. It doesn't make sense to me. That's why Gase keeps saying what he's saying. That's why Gase is high on Ryan. Gase is way higher on Ryan than he is a Falk. I promise you that. We get Charles Harris back this week also, I think. See, every time I talk about who we getting back, I don't even talk about it until it happens. I done been burnt too many times this year. So if we see him back when the time comes, oh yes. But until then, I think. Okay. DB's D-line got to play big, and we can win. Osweiler just no mistakes again. That's a tall task. I like the defense playing big again. DB's D-line got to play big. We can win. I like that part of it. But Osweiler just no mistakes again. Osweiler had no turnovers. What is your definition of mistakes? Most people say turnovers. Osweiler didn't have those. But if your definition is like mine, then I agree with you. Mistakes. Overthrowing a wide open touchdown receiver. Underthrowing a Devontae Parker coming across the middle for the first down, and instead of on stride or in his face or in the numbers or anything, anywhere right here, he got to be running this way and reaching back that way and ball slip through. And then you know how many people literally like, Devontae Parker got to catch that. Are you kidding me? Running full speed and having to rotate your body back? Man, stop putting stuff like that on receivers. Say that it would have been a nice catch if you could have caught it. But stop saying you got to catch it. I don't care about this, if it hits your fingers, you got that's some crap that people made up a long time ago. If it touches your hands, you better catch it. That's some crap. Do you know how many people overthrow the ball and receivers jump as high as they have in their soul and the ball still touch their fingertips? That ain't on them. They gave everything they have in their body. That's on the freaking quarterback. I hate when people say stuff like that. It's like they'll make a general saying. I like the saying, if you touch it, you better catch it. It puts responsibility on the receiver to make a tough catch. But let's be honest here. Everything ain't catchable. Everything, they would be superstar nice catches. But stop getting down on people for not making catches like that, man. Get on the quarterback and put them in a position to have to reach back like that. That should have been a ball thrown on strike. I keep on talking about Albert Wilson all day. Albert Wilson would be on that field right now running bubble screens for touchdowns if Osweiler wouldn't underthrow the ball. The play that he got hurt, he burnt his man, had him by at least 2 feet. If Osweiler would have placed that ball on the run, touchdown. But no, he had to do what Devontae Parker didn't do. He had to run back up to catch it, turn around, get clipped by the defender, and literally out, done. Facts, man. Facts. What else we got here, man? You never know what Miami we getting this Sunday. You right about that. No stupid penalties, no turnovers, clean football. Everyone got to do their job. Sean, I love that comment, but you know the crazy thing about that? No stupid penalties, no turnovers, clean football. Everybody got to do their job. We haven't had a game where we did that yet. I mean, we might have a game with no turnovers like last week, but we had stupid penalties. You know, was it clean football? Not on the offense. You see, it's like, can we put those things that you're talking about, Sean, together ever? Just put them together and get it done? It's crazy to me, man. Let me keep strolling up. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. Y'all done left so many comments, and I'll keep going, y'all. I have some time today. I'll keep going. Let's see here. I think Gase gets in his head too much. He knows what weapons he have, and he wants to use them every play, but forget that we don't have Tannehill out there. If Brock throws another ball out of bounds, man, JD, you're spot on, man. I think Gase gets in his head too much. Oh, Gase in his own head. You're right, and I've been saying that, you know. Gase, and it always happens. I'll be saying this, y'all. I say it always happens when Gase is actually looking good as a coach. Man, Gase is running the ball. We moving the ball. Quick little strikes. Osweiler looking good. The offense looking pumped. The receivers first down in it. Everything's good. Gore's between the tackles. He just ran a nice little misdirection play. Man, we on the 40-yard line. We looking good. We done got like 6 plays. Everything gelling. They can't stop us. And it's like Gase be over there like this, y'all. Gase be over there like this. No. Let me do you one better. Let me give y'all Adam Gase, man. Let me put my Dolphins ones on, man. This is Adam Gase on the sideline, y'all. Why in the heck are you calling a pass play when we taking care of business, Adam Gase? A deep old bomb. We done been running the ball well. On first down, second down, we've been throwing quick passes. And all of a sudden, you on the sideline, shaking your head, happy. And as soon as you start doing that, I already know, here come the inconsistency. All in the deep ball. Osweiler back to pass. Overthrew him by 8 feet. Now all of a sudden, oh man, 2nd and 10. What do we do now? Now you call the freaking 15-yard pass in the middle. Are you kidding me? Run the ball on first down or a quick pass. For the Miami Dolphins, first downs need to be athletic plays. Run the ball, try to get a few yards, make the 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5, make it manageable. Or quick pass, athleticism. Can you pick up 3-4 yards or even more to put us in a great down situation? But no, not Adam Gase. He wants to take these big old chances thinking that he got Brady back there. It's ridiculous. And I ain't even got to say Brady, thinking he got Tannehill back there. It's crazy to me. I just don't get it for the life of me, man. Let me go back, man. I'm going to lose my mind. Why are you going to lose your mind, JD? Maybe because of what you're talking about, if that keeps happening, man. I agree with you, JD, about Gase getting his own way. My point exactly, man. I don't think RT lasts past this season unless he wins a playoff game. Possible, we shall see. I mean, you got a point, though. Colts and Dolphins game is now at 4:25 instead of 1 p.m. What is going on? They moved the Green Bay game like that. Now the Colts Dolphins game is like that. Man, they keep putting us in the middle of the day. And I think they might be even switching it because these guys, I don't know. I can't even speculate. I don't know why they're switching it. Let me know if you know why they're switching the game like that. And I'm not a Ryan Tannehill hater. I think he's a good quarterback. I respect your comment. You spot on. That's a real reality. Not winning a play if he's in the game. Now, if we make it to the playoffs and he's in, and we're at least halfway decent, he got to perform, man. Or if we do lose, it can't be because of him. It can't be because he had a subpar game. He has to get in a playoff position. And if he goes to a playoff game, we have to see a good Ryan Tannehill. Don't have to be amazing and great, but we got to see a good Tannehill. We got to see a Tannehill doing stuff. If it don't work out, it got to be because the receivers dropped the ball on their hand. It got to be because the offensive line wasn't taking care of nothing in the run game. It got to be because nothing because of Tannehill. So I mean, you're spot on in my opinion. They are going to restructure his deal. We probably stay with both. I think they'll restructure it. It wouldn't make sense not to, and it's a benefit for them to restructure it. Some of these things, some of these bad things are actually benefits for the team. That's what people are not looking at, man. Another question: who would be the best backup quarterback for next season? The best backup quarterback for next season for the Miami Dolphins may not even be on the roster right now. Hard for me to answer that because the best backup option may not even be on the roster. I wouldn't mind them going and draft a 4th, 5th, 6th, or 7th round quarterback. Somebody they feel that has the potential, has the arm strength, X, Y, and Z, building them up. You never know, man. Message retracted. Expect to see Balaj this game, especially in the Wildcat. I know, because Brock's still playing. I know, and their defense is suspect. This is the perfect team to run the Wildcat on. They will restructure his contract to bring another young talent. Possible. Not to start over him, though. I think you'd be wrong. You don't do those experiments like that, man. That man, so I meant they are staying. I forgot to add the stay. XD didn't mean to sound like a fool. My bad. Man, you're good, Cole. Shout out to Cole Troll. J. Elmo, in your opinion, has the defense gotten better? And also, how do you think they can improve? In my opinion, the defense has not gotten better. They've always been good. It also depends on who they play, the matchups. What is the other team trying to accomplish, and what are we doing to stop it? Our defense hinges on one thing. It's not covering these receivers. It's not safety play. Guys, it's not even linebacker play, even though linebackers have a lot to do with the run too. It's stopping the run with the front four. And even if they're not the ones who's stopping it, getting penetration in the backfield on run plays. All it takes is one guy in the middle to beat his guy, even if the run isn't coming that way. It takes everything else out of whack for the offense. Penetrate and get in that backfield. Think about it. If I penetrate the line and I'm fighting past my man in that backfield, the pulling guards, it's cluttered now. All the pulling gets cluttered in a lot of cases. That's what it's about, disrupting it. And that's what it all hinges on. Did we play good last week in the run? I like what I saw. But we have to be better, though. We got to keep getting better in that run game, okay? 50 people in here, 21 likes. Appreciate y'all. Y'all keep hitting that like button, y'all. And subscribe to the channel. I ain't got to send y'all to my channel no more because this is my channel. They done turned on my live stream, baby. We here. I'm excited, man. I might be on here all day just because, man. They will, let me see here. In your opinion, I got that. Just subscribe. Love the channel. Nice to see a Dolphins fan who knows football. Thank you, man. The Funkadelic 007. Appreciate your support, man. Stay tuned, man. You're gonna enjoy it over here. It's a big family, man. You're gonna get to know a lot of people. All right. Mike Favera Falk on IR. I know, and I personally thought that they would do that. They were just trying to get inside information. Where didn't he come from? Where did he come from? Was it the Jets? I thought that they were just trying to get inside information on one of the teams that we were playing. That's who he came from. Luke Falk is hurt. That's why he's not playing. I guess you got a point because I didn't consider that earlier why he's not the one. But guys, is he really hurt, man? Like, did we hear what his injury was? Because it was so convenient to go pick the guy up, get information in the same week we place him on IR. That was just kind of weird to me. We go get the guy, and then in a week later we place him on IR. Y'all let me know what his injury was. It was in his hands. What was in his hands? Who are you talking about? So I meant RT17 and Falk would stay in the QB room. Okay, I see what you mean. I don't know what Falk would be doing if he stays, but Fails has done nothing, and Falk is younger than Osweiler. Sorry for the garbage tackle on my end. I got you, man. I'm sorry about that, man. And I read it wrong, and it took me on a whole rant. See how that works. It was in his hands. I'm trying to figure out whose hands. Are you talking about the Devontae Parker pass? If that's what you're talking about, no need to discuss. I'm not even discussing. Yes, it was in his hands. Do y'all understand? I want y'all to go outside and go run 20 yards in one direction and just immediately around the 15-yard mark, just have to go like this. Just have to go like this. Something coming at you full speed, you expect it, but you have to go like this. Yeah, it was in his hands because he had it like that, literally running and had to rotate his body, and he had it. That have in his hands was his attempt to make an amazing play because it's unrealistic to ask him to catch that. That actually was a plus for Parker because it showed his effort. The ball was a bullet that was thrown behind him. Why you think it hit his hands and it slowed down? It didn't just go through. It hit him and it slowed down and went. He attempted to catch that ball. But regardless, in his hands or not, quarterback got to be better. You got to put it on the run. This league ain't no league for quarterbacks that, hey, he's delivering the ball. This is a league of yards after the catch. Yards after the catch. So yeah, it was in his hands. Okay, I'll give you that. It was in his hands. All right. Most people who say he should have caught the pass never played on field. Man, I don't think they've ever ran 20 freaking yards full speed and had to literally go like that with a bullet coming. Come on, man. Come on. I think if RT comes back and our offense and defense can both consistently perform, we can be a really dangerous team. Listen, man, we can be a Super Bowl team. Because we're going to the Super Bowl this year. I don't care what nobody say. It's going to happen, man. We're going to shock the world. Because I'm telling you now, we get in that, boy. We get in that playoffs. Man. I'm telling you, we get in them playoffs, man. You'll see. Funkadelic 007. Every 3rd and 1, Gase forgets he doesn't have Peyton Manning. I done already discussed that earlier, man. He almost made me just pull my hair out. All these 3rd and 1s that we could have literally just ran the ball. Come on, y'all can't sit here and tell. I don't care if our line has been playing horrible, negative yards in the run. You mean to tell me, come on, man. I don't even know why I'm asking this because I'm insulting y'all intelligence by asking it, but I just got to put it out there. You mean to tell me we weren't going to at least get one of those? One of those 3rd downs? As far as I care, we could have got all 3, but you mean to tell me we weren't going to get at least one? Come on, man. Gase, man, you throwing the ball on 3rd and 1 3 times in a row. That's what's crazy about it. I can see if you tried it all, he took a chance. I get it. They looking for the run, X, Y, 3 times in a row. At some point, you got to say, do you have moxie? Do you have that it factor of y'all better go get it? Are you calling the timeout, calling them over? Man, we need this first down. Go get it. Is Osweiler in the huddle? Hey, it's 3rd and 1. We need this first down. Let's go get it. No, they ain't doing that because half of them ain't leaders. They're like, oh, call this play, and they sit back and watch it. Man, ain't nobody talking to nobody to let's go. And they better tighten up, man. That's the piece that I don't see often that I need to start seeing. And Tannehill started having that this offseason. Just like he kicked Balaj out the huddle. That was a leadership move. That was a leadership move. Everybody wanted, and people wanted to hate on Tannehill. Who is he to do? I ain't gonna get on that. Let me keep going. All right. Do you think Dolphins need to draft a QB in this year's draft? It depends on the money. If Falk's going to be something of a real potential for the future, then I don't think we need to. If Falk is just one of those information guys that you wanted because he came from the Jets or something, then yeah, go ahead and draft one in a later round. See if you can get somebody you can develop, somebody you believe in. Gase needs to hand over the play calling just for this game. To who? I'll leave it there. Drake had 3 carries last game. Yes, he did. Gore had 20. Yes, he did, and didn't even average very well. Do you think that's right, or should he keep giving Gore more carries or split it? Now, here's the thing. It looks misleading because Gore had 20 and Drake had 3 carries, but they were on the field the same amount of plays just about. Gore had like 1 more play than Drake because Drake was lined out at receiver tons of the time during the game. Tons of the time. And then Drake was lined up back there and running back a lot of times too. It just wasn't a running play. It just wasn't a running play. So but it's clear that Gase and them trust Gore with the ball more. Let me tell you, this is what people don't realize. This all started when King and Drake fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line versus Chicago. Game winner, right in the end zone, and he fumbles on the 1-yard line. That's where it started. Some people are like, well, I don't think that because he ran most of the time in overtime because Frank Gore was gassed. Frank Gore was tired. They had to ride Drake anyway. But this is where the lopsidedness started, though. That moment, and guys, y'all got to think about it. Coach Belichick has a short leash. If that was Belichick, Drake wouldn't even have the carries he got now. Game winner on the 1-yard line? That's some Super Bowl stuff. That's like Seattle throwing the ball on the 1-yard line, not giving it the beast mode, and it got picked off. Belichick wouldn't have, boy, let Drake had played for the Patriots and he did that. Drake might not even be in New England right now if that was the case. But right there, he lost a lot of trust from the coaches because you think about it. All they're looking at is they're not looking at everybody make mistakes. Yes, they do. But the biggest moment of a game, the game is on the line. 1st and goal, technically, on the 1-yard line. You fumble the ball? You fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line? They didn't like that, man. That told them a lot. That's where it started for Drake. They did not trust him running that ball. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was at the Bears game. I was right there in the stands. It was happening right in front of me. I'm in the stands, and I'm right over the end zone. And I'm watching it. And I thought that Osweiler was going to pull it and run because it was wide open. He could have just pulled it and walked right in the end zone. But he didn't. And when Drake came into that hole, I saw the ball come out. I was like, and let me tell you something. Before that happened, because Gore the one got us down the whole field. Gore got us down that whole field. Few passes, but Gore was 21-yard rush, 9 yards, 7 yards. Gore, and he was tired, man. On the 7, Gore gets it to the 1. He was tired. And I said, call a timeout and give Gore the ball, game over. Because when I saw he was tired, I was like, please call a timeout. Don't put Kenyon Drake in the game at this moment. Something telling me do not play, do not give Kenyon Drake that ball. I trust Frank Gore in moments like this. And when they called that timeout, I was excited. I was like, thank you. They're giving Gore a rest. They know what time it is. Timeout was over. Gore was still on the sideline. Drake was out there. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I was conflicted. I was like, run the ball. And then I was like, why do we got Drake doing it? Is this going to be a quarterback sneak? What is it? I don't like this right now with Drake running it in. And sure enough, maybe I willed it. Maybe I put bad jinx on him, but I felt that. I literally, and I'm just being honest with you, I felt it. I knew it was happening. I said, the Bears fans around me, like, man, they so close. They all quiet. We just screaming. I lost my voice for like a week and a half then. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm sitting there like, and I'm yelling, Frank Gore, and I'm yelling, Frank Gore not in the game. What are y'all thinking? Don't give Drake this ball, but run the ball. I'm sitting there conflicted. And sure enough, and all the Bears fans went crazy around me, and I was pissed. I've never trusted Drake like that. Give Drake the ball first quarter, second quarter, and third quarter. Let him run, do his thing. But in late crunch time situations, we on a comeback drive or anything related to that, I don't trust him. And you know the crazy thing? I don't really have much reason not to, but it just looks like it in his DNA. You're good, you have skill, but you are not to be trusted in the biggest moment. I don't even have much to go off of saying this is why. I mean, that was why. But it's just when you look at a player, sometimes you got to have that football feel of you look at a player and you know if they're reliable or not. And I'm not questioning his reliableness as far as playing, but as far as turning the ball over or getting the job done in the most crucial moment, no, Frank Gore had already had that, man. And that's what I wanted. And look what happened. So that's just where I've always been in regards to Drake. But at the end of the day, we're not paying him much. He's young. We gotta change that split, but he has to do better too. If you notice Frank Gore running the ball, he's getting the same holes as Drake, but Frank Gore is more patient. Drake gets that ball and he sees the hole and he wants to hit it and he wants to run. If you watch Frank Gore, he gets the ball, he hit the hole, but he surveys. Okay, if I just jump step over here, I have a new hole. And let me go up 3 yards. What do I have? Jump step. Oh, I'm getting tackled, but I can push forward for a few. He's paid. Le'Veon Bell in it. That's what Le'Veon does. Le'Veon don't get the ball and hit a hole and go. Sometimes Le'Veon don't even hit the hole. Le'Veon gets the ball, shuffle his feet. Okay, let me get here, shuffle, get. It's like a slow-mo science to it, and then they go. And Drake ain't got that, in my opinion. Y'all. He just doesn't. But who knows? He's young. We should see if that changes. Being behind Frank Gore might, expose him to that. You can't take that away from that Gore as well. His ability to possibly be able to mentor Drake and show him what it takes. And next year we might have a totally different Drake. Who knows? We shall see. Why didn't the Dolphins make any moves at trade deadline? It seems like the Dolphins are too comfortable. Yes, they are. I thought that they would at least, they didn't trade, but they went and picked up some free agents. So I think that they don't want to leverage the future. Excuse me. I think that's what it is. I think they have big plans for this offseason as far as the draft and free agency and how they're going to pursue it. If you haven't seen my midseason series, go check it out. When I think it's episode 3 when I talk about the overall of the team, or 4, it's one of the two. But go check it out, guys, because I lay out what we need to do from a free agent and draft standpoint, and it's a good plan. It will give us the best roster that we've ever had, ever. I ain't going to say ever, but in my opinion, it could be ever. It could be. Go check that out, y'all. TD, I know Osweiler is our QB, but dink and dunks won't work. We need at least 24 points to have a chance. Yeah, we were saying that earlier, but I agree. We do need at least 24, but I said that we need 2 from offense, 1 from defense, and a field goal. Johnny Numbers, how many rings would we have if Breeze signed in '05? We can have, how many years ago that was? 13 years ago. If Breeze signed in '05, we could possibly have 13 rings or we could possibly have 0 rings. I try to help people understand just because a player don't, it's just a simple player don't win the rings. You also have to understand Drew Brees would have come into the situation of our offensive line. Drew Brees wouldn't be the same guy. He already undersized. Being undersized with the offensive line problems that we've had, matter of fact, Drew Brees probably wouldn't even be playing for the Dolphins right now if that was the case. There's a lot to look at. We know his talent. His talent is way better than Tannehill's talent. I'll tell you that too. But at the end of the day, Drew Brees, you don't know what he would have been coming to Miami because look at what would have been around him. People act like the quarterback is the fix all. Think about when we had our Bullygate scandal and all of that stuff. You could put any quarterback back there. All those problems we were having, no. Tannehill, the year he got drafted, the next 5 years got sacked more than anybody in the NFL. You could have put any quarterback back there. We can make an argument that they wouldn't have got sacked as much, but they would have still been high on the history list of how many sacks. Tannehill had like 180-something sacks in the first 4 years. We could argue that, well, if it was Brady, it would have been less. Yeah, but it would still probably been like 150. And that's still a big difference. That's still big, man. It's ridiculous. That's not winning. That will not win you anything, okay? Let me keep it moving. What's the percentage of the Dolphins making the playoffs this year? In my opinion, we should be 100% chance. We should go to the playoffs. We just got to continue to be consistent and do what we got to do. Falk from Tennessee, that's where it was. It was before the Tennessee game. I knew it was Tennessee or the Jets, but it was before the Tennessee game. I kind of thought that it was just an information because it's how convenient it is to bring in Falk, and then we play Tennessee coming up, and the same week, IR. Placed on IR. Like, no, I thought it was an information move, and we guarantee him some money. You know? By picking him up, he's going to get paid for the rest of the year, and we're going to put you on IR. Thanks for the information. I think people looking into Falk more than they need to. I'll wait till next year to see if he's really coveted like that by Gase. I don't want to hear all that stuff in the press conference. Oh, I really liked the guy when I saw this and saw that. You maybe did, but at the end of the day, is he high? Is he like somebody that you can see as possibly being the future? Y'all ain't got that answer. I don't care what they tell y'all. That's all stuff. They're going to say stuff like that in the middle of the season. You don't know what Falk was. And I personally feel like Falk was just an information pickup. He was, in my opinion, that's what it was. He was an information pickup. Can't believe Frank Gore doesn't have a rushing touchdown yet. You're right. I was looking at that the other day. He doesn't. But the reason why is because he's putting in all the work down the field, and then we switch him out. For some reason, we'll put Gore in the game anywhere up until the 1 yard line. I don't get it. Like, we've been on the 1 yard line, 1, 2, and 3 1 yard line quite a few times, y'all. For some reason, we take him out and put Drake in or throw the ball a lot. I don't understand why. Green Bay has a lot of injuries on defense. This is true. But will that equate to a victory? We shall see. I like it. It might give our offense some breathing air, So we shall see. We can get 24 points. The problem is our injured O-line. True. But we'll see what position Gase puts him in the mask at, man. No, it was by his waist. They ran same play the previous game. Yes, they ran the same play the previous game, and he got it, if I'm not mistaken. You're right. But this one was not thrown in stride. He had to literally, twist his body to get it. I played, sorry. I don't know what that. Pete, what's up, Pete? Shout out to Pete, y'all. Fins Nation, let's go. Absolutely. All right, I gotta check out. Take it easy, TD. Go Dolphins, beat them Packers. All right, I appreciate it, McCaslin. Carlos Madrigal, what's up, TD? What's up, Carlos? TD, we need to start fails 9. Guys, I'm not. I've been hearing that a lot from Dolphin fans lately that we need to start fails. I'm not off of Osweiler. The man is 2-2. Technically, he could have easily been 1-3 with that last game, but our defense came through. He's 2-2. That's all you ask for a backup. Keep us 500. Keep us 500. That's all you ask from a backup. Keep us 500 until the starter comes back. You can't ask for more than that. I mean, asking for more than that would be unrealistic expectations. Fales comes in, gets some real NFL action, real first team action. That's something Fales hasn't had. Think about it. Preseason, we say, oh, Fales look good in preseason. Going against second and third unit people, in fourth unit in some cases. Do we need to switch things up now and experiment? I don't think this is the time for any experiments, y'all. Any experiments, okay? Even if you think Osweiler a bum, at this point, you go with the bum you know. That's just my opinion, all right? Let's see, start fail Sunday. I get it, Carlos. If Scrapo starts Sunday, we are crapo on offense. Possibly, but he might shock us. But I hate that every time Osweiler shock you, everybody start, oh, get rid of Tannehill. We got Brock Vimba. And y'all cut that mess out, man. Coach Gase, I guess you mean, needs to change his play calling. He needs to keep his play calling, just eliminate the deep balls. That's not an option with Osweiler, man. Now watch we come out Sunday and Osweiler hit him for 2 deep balls. And they'd be like, Tony, TD, eat your words. I'll be glad. I keep telling y'all, a broke clock is twice a day. It's right twice a day. A broke clock is right twice a day. And for some reason, I got to explain that analogy every time because people don't get it. If right now it's say it's 3 o'clock right now, okay? Say it's 2:50. Say the clock on the wall is broke and it's at 3 o'clock on the wall and it's 2:59. In 1 minute, that clock gonna be right even though the clock don't work. A broke clock is right twice a day. So at the end of the day, if he go out and throw two TDs, deep balls, that still don't change the fact that a broke clock is right twice a day. That's all that is. Don't get all high and mighty. Oh, he can do it. Nah. Everybody get, hey, I can go in and throw a deep TD. Because I can actually throw the ball. But in the NFL, all I got to do is put it up there, especially the way they've been open. I may not connect just as much as he do. But if I keep on doing it, something bound to connect. But I ain't with that because at the end of the day, it's killing our games. You know how many plays we've been going deep that we could have used? I don't care if it was 2 yards running the ball. We could have used those 2. No deep balls for this man. Coach Gase needs to change play calling. TD needs to be the owner of the Dolphins. He knows what he's talking about. You ain't got to be the owner to know what you're talking about. I would love to be the owner, but you ain't got to be the owner. You just need to be the freaking coach. Our own freaking coach just need to know what he's talking about and doing what makes sense. It's common sense. This ain't no rocket science stuff. It's common sense. That's what's killing me about it. Common sense. Yeah, things aren't evident and clear right away. And they're not supposed to be. But 5 games, this man has not completed a deep ball yet. And we're going to keep on dialing it up. Gase going to be like, all right, man, here we go. We're going to try this again. I'm telling y'all, man. But I'm good coaching the little league team I'm coaching now, man. We undefeated. Right now, we in the playoffs. We won the first round last week. We 10-0. We put up 190-something points this year on our opponent. Only one team scored on us, and that was 6 points. So 194, I think, to 6 the whole season. And the only reason they got that one score is because we put our babies in at the end of the game. And they ran it right up the middle, and our babies was chasing them. It was the cutest thing ever, but they got points on us. Ain't nobody in this playoffs going to get points on us. But I'll stick to that, man. Developing these young kids, man, to possibly one day be Dolphins. What we got, man? Falk was one of the QBs they brought in for pre-draft visit. I don't care. That still don't change what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why they went and got him. Okay, I get that. But at the end of the day, pre-draft visit at CO, I like what we see from this kid. He might have some potential, but that's backup talk to me. That's backup talk. Let me tell you why it's backup talk. When did Falk get drafted? Y'all let me know in the comment section. When was Falk drafted? What was his draft pick? Because if you brought him in for pre-draft visit, why wasn't he your first round pick? I couldn't imagine him being another team's first round pick because we wouldn't have him right now. That's why. Brought in for pre-draft visit. Okay. You went with Minka. That tells you enough right there. He was a practice squad quarterback and got hurt on the practice. That's the information I had to receive. Our practice squad or Tennessee? Let me know. Kenyon Drake needs the ball more. I agree, but I think it's the Florida offense and what's happening right now that's been limiting him. But Kenyon Drake is just like Albert Wilson. This is his game. This is his game. This is his game, you know? So we'll see. He does need it more, but at the end of the day, the way the offense was playing last week, you could have said that about everybody. Fells played last year versus Bills in a regular season game and almost won, and Bills D was good. Almost won. Almost won. Almost won. Okay. Almost. That word just hit me in the face. Almost. Sorry, Carlos. Still ain't impressing me. Matthew Perez. Facts. CareX 100. TD for GM. Hey, I'll take GM too. Because if I was the GM, I'll fire the coaches and go be the GM and the coach. I'll be Belichick. Because you know what? One thing that I appreciate about Belichick, the day after he won the Super Bowl, he was on the college campus. The day after he was back to work. See, you don't have that. You don't have that. People ain't willing to do whatever it takes to be successful, man. TD assistant coach. Nah, I couldn't be an assistant coach. Let me tell you why. I would clash too much with the coach. If I see stupidity, that's my biggest weakness in this world, in my life. If I see stupidity and common sense stuff, I've never been the type to just stay in my place. And when I say stay in my place, I'm not a combative person, but right is right and wrong is wrong. So I'm gonna express how I feel if I think it's right. Now you have the ultimate decision, okay, but people get in their feelings when you express what's right if it makes them look bad. So, and that's my biggest weakness, not being able to say, yeah, we're doing it wrong, but hey, this is the position I'm in. Let me just continue to do it wrong with them. I just never been that type of person. Can't be. I would just have to be the head coach. Just period. It just wouldn't. It doesn't work for me unless it's an open coach, because I can follow very well if it's an open coach that's listening to what I'm saying and it makes sense to them and they're incorporating it, or they disagree and they give me the reason why and it might open my eyes, but they don't happen often. Keep Gase and Burt straight. They need to be, man. D-Wade, man, update on Tanny. The update isn't great. They want to see him back versus the Colts, but that still isn't a definitive. They said 3-week timetable, and they're shooting for the Colts game, but that's not even a definitive. So I just hope to see this man back by the time we play Buffalo for the first time. I want to see him back when we play Buffalo for the first time. That would be good, okay? Because to be honest, they'll have a lot of film on Osweiler at that point and what we've been trying to do recently. And throwing in Tannehill, punching him in the face, that would be nice, man. How's the whole line doing? Not good at all, man. These injuries, I'm still waiting on some further factual information versus, still day-to-day reviewing this and reviewing that. Hopefully I have some this evening and I can give it to y'all. How's the O-line? I see the future. Scrapple stinking up first half, fails, comes in second half. We shall see. What's your opinion on Rashad Jones' situation? I was about to answer that right away and be like, I don't have an opinion, but I actually do. Rashad Jones' situation, I actually like how they handled it. Hold on, I'm sorry. I like how they handled it, kept it in-house, because you got a top player, and he's also came out and vehemently stated to everyone, I never quit. I'm not a quitter. We don't even know the details behind it, really, other than all the speculation that's come out. Coaches say he put himself out of the game. He don't want to be in the press conference. And, was it a case where it's as simple as, hey, I'm taking myself out for a rep. But the guy that went in, hey, he's playing nice. Stay in for a little. Let me watch this. Stay in for a little longer. You're doing good. Oh, okay. And then the same guy got the pick at the end of the game, by the way, might I add. Was it something as simple as that? Or but they say he was also arguing on the sideline. So it's so much information unknown what the argument was about. What was this? What was that? Was he freelancing or was it just an argument about the schemes? So much is unknown that I don't even want to have an opinion on it. Because it would be very judgmental. But the best thing that I can say is they've worked it out. They're good. It's almost as if it never happened. And a lot of franchises can't do that. It's a huge issue, a thorn in the side. And that's good news for us. They worked it out, they worked through it. And you can't ask for it to be any better, man. Fitzpatrick gets second pick on Rodgers. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Falk 6th round, 199th overall on the 2018 NFL draft. So if we brought him in for workouts, y'all, you mean to tell me Gase wasn't so high on Falk at that time that he couldn't go get him in the 6th round? If he's that high on this guy, you're high on the guy like he's talking. You see him in the press conferences. Fails, somebody I liked his this, I liked his that. If you're that high on him, why wasn't he get picked up in the 4th or the 5th round then? Because once again, I think it was strictly an information move. Well, he's still a good quarterback just in case some crap happens in the offseason and we need to keep him on board. But Falk might be out of there, man. Falk might be out of there. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think he's as high as y'all think. I don't think he's high of a player. I mean, he may have potential, but I don't think Gase looks at him as he needs to be our backup or, I'm not sure about that, y'all. Hey, TD, how is your son? And did Ryan press conference give you any hope that he is working to be back in the game? And what do you think about the veteran QBs? First and foremost, my sons. First off, it was a 9-month-old. He had a respiratory infection. That was just ridiculous. I didn't do anything Monday, but deal with that. But he got better that night, and Tuesday comes, and now my 2-year-old done picked it up. And my wife going crazy, cleaning stuff that's clean, Lysol in the whole house 2 and 3 times, and it just got hectic because these babies, man, it can linger, and we just want them to get well soon. So right now, the 2-year-old is still dealing with it. The 9-month-old, you could tell is still there, but it's going away. And we're trying to keep them separate also. It's just a lot in those regards. But they're okay, man. The babies go through this. It's just as parents, you just got to make sure that you're doing your best to make sure it doesn't get worse because their young bodies are strong. They'll heal themselves over time. Plus with what the doctor recommends and what they prescribe, they'll be fine, guys. But yeah, it's just something that's very time consuming and you got to care for them and you feel bad. So that's what's going on with the boys. Ryan's press conference, it did make me feel good because it shows that he's trying to work towards it. But I hate vague injuries. I hate injuries that's not okay, he's injured on this and that literally takes 3 weeks. This is one of those injuries where it gets better when it gets better. It might get better tonight. And he'd be like, hey, man, it's feeling a little better today, let me see. It might get better tonight. But these are one of those injuries that get better when it gets better. And he still hasn't been able to put the power that he would like to put behind his throw. And it makes sense, guys. Some people are like, well, you should just come out and play anyway. If you could throw it, you could throw it. No, because when you got that tight window and if you put power behind it, you get it through. But if you just got to throw it, picks might happen all day. Then we're going to be really calling for that man job. What else did you say? Working back the Indy's game? Yeah, I hope so in Indy, though. And what do you think about the veterans cornerbacks? I don't know. I got to look at them. I know that we've been working veterans out. You might have more information on that than me because I'm actually going to be looking because I've been swamped dealing with these babies. And I'm just happy I got my live stream this morning. I just went live and I was shocked that people were on. So I just kept going, had to end that. And I started this one. And y'all been with me the whole time. So I'm still going. I haven't even done my usual daily Dolphin research and getting into all my sources and things that give me good information. So I'll have more for y'all later for sure. As far as the cornerbacks and everything that's going on. Where else are we? Drake going show off on the Packs big dog. I really hope so, David. And that would be nice for him and us if he does. Bobby McCain needs to be benched, but how when they paying him so much money? Yeah, Bobby hasn't played exceptionally well the last few games. Now, the first 3 games he played well. I say give Bobby a little bit more time, though. He hasn't been terrible. I say get a man a little more time, and if it continues to be a glaring issue, if it continues to be a glaring issue, then we got to do what we got to do. I don't care how much you pay him. You put the best player available on the court, on the field. I'm saying the court. You put the best player available on the field, man. Period. Okay. Um, Falk had a prospect grade of 5.59, and he was drafted in the 6th round for the 25th pick. But that's even worse. He had a prospect of 5.59, but went in the 6th. And we didn't get him if we felt so high on him. So for me, once again, I don't. And then on top of it, they probably knew he wasn't going to make a team. Let's go pick him up. Let's see what's going on. I don't know, but I don't think he's as high as y'all think he is. Come on, Carlos. Come on, man. I mean, what you want me to say, man? Falk, with Falk, Gase did bring him in before he got drafted to Tennessee. I think Gase likes him. Yeah, he may like him, but at the end of the day, does he like him enough to say that, hey, he's going to be our starter one day? Or does he like him enough to say, hey, I might be able to make this kid a good backup? I don't know, man. Carlos Madrigal sucked for Carlos, man, you gotta give me some more complete stuff, man, so I can understand what you're saying. Carlos sucked for Herbert, 5-11. Let me show that. They asked me, do I want to show that message? RT17 in 2019, 26 million. Hell no. I agree. That's a lot of money. That's why I said they got to bring him in the offseason and renegotiate. He's going to. Come on, y'all. Come on. He's going to renegotiate. They say Rashad be blowing coverage. What about McDonald? I don't know about McDonald, but I know Rashad take chances. Sometimes he thinks that he knows it's a run, and he come downhill and try to make that big old tackle. And sometimes, but I'll be fair, sometimes it works. They be like Rashad Jones with the hit on the quarterback. That's what you need from safety, coming all the way downfield to make that hit for a -1 yard. Every time he do that, I know he gambling. That ain't in the play. That ain't part of what they running. And sometimes he gets stuck. He gets stung with it. And that's what the coaches don't like. I'm saying, TD, can't stupidity. I just can't, man. I'm big on Tannehill, but if he gets injured when he returns, I'll be done with him. If he doesn't stay healthy, we must go after Will Greer or sign Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know about the people you're saying to sign, but I totally agree. If we come back and get hurt again, I'm with you. Hey, it's too much at this point. I mean, we think he's a great talent that could have got it done, but he's too injury prone. He's turning into Romo. All right. Got to go, TD. Catch you on the next one. Fins up. Appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for staying with me, man. We need to draft Will Greer and keep Tanny one more year to groom the rookie. Oh, man. I'm telling y'all now, you keep Tannehill one more year with a rookie behind him, it's still going to be the same controversy because next year, with more weapons and better roster, the Dolphins might look superior. And what do you do after? I don't care if you lose in the 2nd round of the playoffs. You came in looking superior with Tannehill, and you grooming this young guy. What you just gonna drop Tannehill and keep the young guy going? After that, we gonna take an immediate dive. Y'all don't understand that, man. Ryan Tannehill needs to take a pay cut, $26 million a year. Nah, yeah, man. Well, we know that already. We know it all hinges on that. Or maybe they get a man his money, or maybe they just give him his money. Who knows? We'll see. Kyle Sean 86. I would tell him to renegotiate it and extend it. Kyle Sean 86. Bryce Petty was the reason Falk was not drafted by the Dolphins. That's fair. So they thought higher on Petty then. Is that what you're saying? Dolphins should draft a quarterback every year. In a later round, yeah. Just for record info, I am getting on Ryan is there had to be a tier that they're trying to get a heal 6-week injury plus 2 to 3 weeks to heal after. Yeah, what you're saying is there had to be a tear that they're trying to get to heal 6 weeks. So it's a 6-week injury plus 2 to 3 week time to heal. So you're saying it's a 9-week injury, bringing him back in week 13. That's kind of what you're saying. But they don't want to tell people really what it is. If that's the case, that means they're trying not to tell people what it really is because they don't want people to get down on them or feel like we have to go get somebody else right now. The reporters that broke the news first about Tannehill not playing the very first time are now saying he has a slight labrum tear, and they have been correct about everything so far. That's why I said earlier about somebody else, man, that was supposed to be back. I don't care until they're back, man. We don't know, man. It's too many unknowns, man. What's up, Pete? What's up? Welcome back, Pete, man. Guys, I guess that's all y'all questions because y'all stopped chatting, man. 39 people in the room, 31 likes. Guys, I guess we've been going for an hour and 36 minutes. That's beautiful. Man, we got some Fins football coming up, y'all. We got Fins football coming up against the Green Bay Packers, man. If you're not excited, something wrong with you. You got to get excited. We 5-4, and people act like we're what 2-7 or something like that. It's crazy, man. What do you think after one game of the newcomers on defense, Williams and Hood? Okay, I think they did pretty well, very well. We did contain the run quite a bit. So I don't gauge things off of newcomers by one game. I want to see what they do against the Packers. That's what I want to see. All right. Awesome show, TD. I hate how the game is at 4:25. Excuse me, I got a phone call. One moment, guys. Give me a second. Hello? All right, what's going on? Okay. 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 Now you're good because it's yeah, I have 4 more minutes on here because I'm about to head over for that now, and then I'm gonna go to the bank. Okay. Yeah, I agree. All right then. All right, love you. Bye bye. All right, guys. So guys, what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm actually finish this up real quick, but I'm gonna read these last few. I hate how the game is at 4:25. Me too. How do you like Jerome Baker? He's actually stepping up. We'll see more, but he's stepping up. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Brock Vember, baby, let's go. I hope so. I got a feeling Brock is about to light up the Packers defense. Wait and see. Pete, man, I hope so. Man, Funkadelic, just kidding. Regardless, I hope so. All right. Should we play more man than zone against Aaron? We need to disguise it. That's a good question. It's no telling with Aaron, man. He's gonna pick it apart either way. I think you got to play more man though, and with safety help over the top, cover two it up. Brock Vember is in full effect and soon to be Brock Simber, and don't leave out Brockuary. Listen, if we get to Brock Simber and Brockuary, I am not going to be happy because that means Tannehill is not here. I will not be happy, okay? But guys, I don't mean that I'm in this so abruptly, but we've been here an hour and 40 minutes. I'm about to end the live stream. I thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. This is TD Fins Talk. I got to go run some errands. I got to go to the bank, got to go do a few things, take care of some stuff. I might even go live in the car. They turned on my live stream. They had me in live stream jail for 3 whole months for showing y'all a preseason game. Y'all see how they do me? They had me in live stream prison for 3 months, and now I got parole, and I'm out here in the free world. All right, so I might go live in the car, y'all. I don't know. We might just do it. in about 30 minutes. Y'all stay tuned if I do. If not, then y'all get something later. But I mean, I may not even be editing many videos. I might just go live on everything, man. I'm excited about the live now. I got to learn about this super chat because somebody donated $5 to me. I ain't know nothing about that. That was pretty crazy and cool, but that's what's up. But thank y'all for tuning in to TD Fans Talk. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Guys, we almost at 1,800 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and you're here for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to grow the channel. We want to have bigger and better parties every week. This is the home of the real Miami Dolphin fans, okay? Not the casual fans. We're going to call it how we see it. We don't care about who feelings get hurt. At the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. Guys, this is TD Fans Talk. Let me go ahead and check y'all out before I sign out. What's up, Jeffrey? And the draft, what players the Dolphins should get for any position? I'll answer that later, Mr. 305. And if you on again, make sure you ask it so I don't forget. Brock Uary, that was funny. Pete, crazy, man. Jersey Dolphins blitz the Rogers turkey. He's a Marino ending years, no legs. I agree. Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Jersey Dolphins. Fins up. Pete, good day. All let's go. Fins up. Catch you next time. Stay blessed all. Pete, man, shout out to you. Cold Troll, TDB on YouTube 24/7 now. LMAO. Hey, I don't know about 24/7, but it might be something like a 16:5. Close. All right, Jersey rolling on the floor, laughing my mind. Yeah. How many days a week are you going live? Because I'm loving this. I'm gonna go live as much as I can. I might be with my sons in the car coming back from another victory and just go live. I might be in church, just going live. I don't know. But hey, I'm gonna be live a lot, man. I'm gonna be live a lot. If you see that notification, you hop on, all right? 420. Oh, Pete, hey, you do what you do, Pete. As long as you enjoy your life, man. Highlight of the stream was CD reaction to the donation. Hey, well, you know what? Let me put a plug on that. Then make me react to it all the time, then, because I like that. That was pretty cool. Go Fins. It might. Hey, those donations might actually pay for me some Dolphin tickets one day. Nah, dude, please don't live and drive. Well, ain't nothing wrong with live and driving because it's just going. You're just driving and talking. Is something wrong with that? Y'all think something wrong with that? Let me know. Is that dangerous, just talking while you're driving? What's the difference of having a passenger and just talking to him while you drive? You're not touching the phone. It's actually hooked up on the pod thing you got in the car. Is that dangerous? Y'all let me know, man. Go take care of your business, CD. I will, but I want to know if that's dangerous because I don't want to be looking all dangerous out here in these streets, man. Y'all let me know before I get out of here. Is that dangerous? Yes, dangerous. Man, I didn't know that, man. So is it dangerous to talk to a passenger while you're driving? Should we try a 2 QB switch? The more questions, man. Bless up, TD. Holla back. Only dangerous if it's 3rd and 1. And throwing the freaking ball, man. All right, y'all. This TD Fans Talk, man. I am out of here. Love y'all. All right, Jersey Dolphin. All right, Pete. Y'all done gave me my dangers for the day, but I still might stream live while I'm driving, man. I don't know. We'll see, man. Thanks for the stream, TD. Helps us get more discussion going. Fins up. Exactly. That's what it's about, man. Not just hearing news and somebody making a video, because y'all got opinions too. I know y'all listen to videos and y'all be like, well, I disagree because of this. Oh, well, what do you think about that, though? And a lot of stuff get missed that way. And I love whenever we can go live and I can get to hear what y'all saying about the stuff that I'm saying so we can talk even further about it. And that's what I love about it. So that's a good point, man. Helps get more discussion in. I could tell you love doing this. I actually do, man. I'm really enjoying it because and I think what I'm enjoying more than anything is every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Y'all become an extended family that's family. Think about it, man. We spend a lot of time together. Y'all check my videos out. Y'all talk to me all the time. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go take care of business. But hey, this TD Fans Talk signing off. Love y'all. Hit the subscribe button. Please, the best thing you can do to support TD Fans Talk is letting the other Dolphin fans know that TD Fans is here. Okay? If they don't know, the party don't get bigger. So let them know that I am here to give them content about the Miami Dolphins, what I think, and hopefully I don't go too crazy off to one side and thinking crazy stuff like Skip Bayless does, okay? I just like to think I'm being logical in the stuff that I talk about. But, hey, I'm out. Got to go run some errands. It's TD Fans Talk. I'll see y'all later, man. This is going to be my stream day, baby. Peace. I'm out. All right, Carlos. Shout out to you, man. I'm ending this, y'all. Love y'all. I'm out. Peace.